Hello everybody, Nigel Pickles here, bringing you another edition of the COVID Cup Tournament of Quaranteams. Today we have Zot Boys versus King Goats. Zot Boys in the blue, King Goats in the white. King's Goats has a lineup of Weber, Fox, Farrell, Evans, and Kevin Martin. Zot Boys are repping Oscar Robinson, DeMarcus Cousins, Doug Christie, Buddy Hield, and Rashawn Holmes. Let's get this show on the way. King's Goats wins the tip. Weber with the ball. Fakes the shot on Cousins. Tyreek Evans with the pull-up two. He drains it. All right, 2-0 lead for King Goats. They have a very small team with Tyreek Evans taking the power forward position and Chris Weber the 5. Kevin Martin their 3 and Fox and Farrell at their backcourt. But they steal the ball. They go to Fox in the corner on the fast break. He misses. Rebounded by Buddy Hield, repping number 3 today. He's always changing up that number. Hield working on Weber, who gives it to Rashawn Holmes, who's working on the smaller Yogi Farrell. That's an easy put in for Holmes. Maybe we'll see a Rashawn-a-thon today as he gets the first 2 points for Zot Boys. Chris Weber with the ball, working on DeMarcus Cousins. Gives it to De'Aaron Fox, who finds a lane, but he gets stopped in his path. Gives it to Tyreek, who's a Farrell, who gives it right back to Fox, being guarded by Buddy Hield. He finds Weber on the corner 3. And Weber drives to the basket, banks it in, and gets fouled. The and one, putting King Goats up 4-2. What a beautiful play. Cousins, that was a foul. He understands it. Weber trying to put him up by 3. He cannot do it. He misses the free throw. Rebounded by Cousins. He's bringing the ball up. Oscar Robinson gives it to Cousins, who's working on the very small Yogi Farrell. He needs to take advantage of this. But he passes it instead to Doug Christie, who takes it to the lane and banks it in. It's a tie game, 4-4. Beautiful move. 28 seconds left. Tyreek Evans working on Rashawn Holmes. He has the handles. And he goes for the layup. The floater missed. Great defense by Holmes, who also gets the rebound. Oscar Robinson with the ball for Zot Boys. He's working on Tyreek Evans, who gives it to Cousins in the post. He's working on Yogi Farrell once again. I don't know how these switches are happening, but that's just terrible. Zot Boys have the lead 6-4. Doug Christie with a deep 3, or Kevin Martin, I believe, with the deep 3. He cannot put it in. So Zot Boys are going to have the lead going into the second quarter, 6-4. But again, still anybody's ball game. There have not been a lot of close games in this tournament so far. Mostly blowouts. So let's see if we can finally get our first close game today. So far it's close, but usually those big runs happen in the second half. So they're usually pretty close in the first half. Zot Boys with the ball. Oscar Robinson, one of the best to ever play the game, being guarded by Yogi Farrell. It's an interesting matchup. DeMarcus Cousins almost loses it. He gets some pump fakes. He finds Rashawn Holmes. Rashawn Holmes cannot shoot those, but he makes it. I didn't know Rashawn Holmes had a jumper like that. Almost a 3-point range shot. Zot Boys take the lead 8-4. Minute 30 left in the second quarter. Kevin Martin with the ball at the top of the 3-point arc, guarded by Doug Christie. Gives to De'Aaron Fox. That's an open 3. He makes it. It's going to be 8-7. This is a ball game right here. It's a 1-point game. King Goats are not going to back down from the occasion. Oscar Robinson with the ball for Zot Boys. Cousins in the post. Misses. Great defense by Weber. Who also gets the rebound. Weber bringing the ball up. He's going to try to take it all the way. Who gives it to Tyreek Evans at the last second? He was wide open for the layup. Now King Goats has a lead 9-8. Both teams shooting at a very high percentage. 54 seconds left in the second quarter. Buddy Hield is switched on to Chris Weber. Weber trying to guard him. Buddy with a step back 2, and he makes it in the post. Little baseline step back, giving Zot Boys the lead once again, 10-9, 40 seconds left. De'Aaron Fox gives it to Tyreek Evans, who gets it poked away, but he gets it right back. Tyreek Evans going to the paint. He misses the bank shot. They give it to our cousin with the rebound, who gives it to Buddy Hield. He's driving, and that's great defense, but he puts it in. The body control. 12-9 Zot Boys. They have the 3-point advantage. 25 seconds left. De'Aaron Fox has the ball. They're going to eat up most of this clock, I can imagine. They are down by 3. Oh, De'Aaron passes up the wide open 3. He goes for a floater that he misses, rebounded by Rashawn Holmes. 5 seconds left. Oscar Robertson pushing up the ball. He makes a pull up 2, and he makes it. It's a 5-point game now. Kevin Martin's going to have to heave up a half-court shot. He does not get it off in time. He misses anyway, although it was close. The Zot boys have a 5-point lead going into the half. Could have been closer. They gave up a Oscar Robinson fast break 2 at the end of that half. That really shouldn't have happened. That was poor defense by King Goats, but you know what? They have to live with the mistakes, and now they're down by 5 in the second half. There's still 4 minutes of basketball left, but 5 points in these short amount of quarters, that's not a lot of time. There's a nice drive by Doug Christie. Kevin Martin had nothing on him. Tyreek Evans starting off the game with a beautiful open 2 look. Rashawn Holmes, I didn't know he had this range. I mean, it's pretty deep on the baseline, but he rattles it in a little. See second quarter highlights. De'Aaron Fox with the open tray. He's actually been a pretty good 3-point shooter in this tournament. Buddy Hield, this was some body control right here. I did not think he was going to make that. Yeah, he does. Buddy Hield, actually, you know, for a man not playing too well in this tournament, he's actually looked mighty fine today. Let's see the halftime report. The Zot boys are shooting 88%. That is double the shooting percentage of King Goats. I didn't even press A on that. That just went by really quick. Shaq giving us his dance moves. The halftime show is coming to an end. Zot boys just in total domination right now. Maybe that's a bit of a hyperbole. It's a 5-point game, but they're shooting 88%. The King Goats 44%. That's a high field goal percentage, really. And they get to start the ball off in this to start off the second half. So they have the chance to take the lead by 7 or 8 if they can make a bucket. Rashawn Holmes with the ball. Gives to Cousins. Working on Chris Webber. Buddy Hield in the post. Turning around on De'Aaron Fox. That's not a good shot. Rebound Tyreek Evans. He's going to push it up. He sees Kevin Martin. Not in the 3 ball. He stepped in, but he misses anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's 14-9 still. Doc Christie with the ball. Gives to Oscar Robinson. The big O. Robinson goes baseline. Beautiful. Oh, I thought that was going to roll out. It was a beautiful up and under shot by Robinson, giving Zot boys a 7-point advantage. Tyreek Evans with the ball. They're going to have to score quick now. And Tyreek Evans gets to the lane. He misses. Great defense by Rashawn Holmes. I thought he had it. I thought he had the hole. Rashawn Holmes comes out of nowhere. Contests it. Doug Christie trying to get on the board himself, working on Kevin Martin. He gives it out to Buddy Hield. Hield working on Fox. They give it to Oscar Robinson in the post, working on Yogi Ferrell, who gives it right back out to Buddy Hield, who makes the 3, and this game is getting out of hand. That's a 10-point lead with 51 seconds left. They push it down court. Tyreek Evans with the layup. What a beautiful pass. I did not see who that was, unfortunately, but it's like a quarterback out there. Giving them the 8-point deficit, but they're going to need a couple more of those if they want to get back in this game. 41 seconds left, and they're also going to need a couple stops right here. Buddy Hield has looked phenomenal for Zot boys. And he gets fouled going to the lane. Oh, he has a chance to send them up by 10 once again. He's a very excellent free throw shooter. Makes the first one. I can't imagine he'd miss this one, but, you know, this is basketball. Nothing's a given. Taking his time at the line. And he misses the second one. Wow. Shitting me, Timbers. I thought he was going to make it. It's a 9-point lead. A 3-ball would be huge right here for King Goats. Tyreek Evans working on Holmes. The mismatch. Misses it anyway. Holmes with the huge outlet after the rebound. Oscar Robinson going up with the dunk. Terrible defense by Yogi Ferrell. He did not stop that fast break. It's now an 11-point advantage for Zot boys. This game is getting way out of control now. With only a quarter left, De'Aaron Fox going for the, short-range jumper. Cutting the lead to 9, but Zot boys have it, the ball to end the quarter. With 3 seconds left, Robertson pulls up 2, and he makes it once again. He has been huge. Him and Buddy Hield have been playing fantastic for Zot boys today. Buddy Hield has finally showed up this game after not showing up in any of the other games, shooting so poorly in the past 5 games. Or maybe 4. I forget which game number we on, but let's get into this fourth quarter. It's about over. I don't think anyone has even scored 11 points in the quarter yet. Let's see this assist of the game. I think it should be that cross-court pass, but no, it's going to be right to Chris Webber, who drives and takes the and one. It's a great assist. Great job, Fox, you know. The point guard for the current Sacramento Kings. Playing some good basketball. Not great, but they're going to need an amazing push right here. King Goats with the ball, down by 11. They're going to need 11 points. They only have 13 at the moment, and they're going to have to get a stop every possession. So this game's basically impossible to win. Chris Webber working on Cousins. Gives to Tyreek. He goes right over Holmes. Holmes is trying to draw the charge for some reason, and that was not going to work. Robertson with the ball. It's a 9-point lead for Zot Boys. Robertson goes to the paint, and he is wide open. This defense is just so poor right now. There is no one stopping him. The lead goes back to 11. That easy layup by Robinson. And now Fox is just acting sporadic. Gives it to Yogi Ferrell, who gives it to Kevin Martin, who gives it back to De'Aaron Fox, and nothing really even happens right there. Tyreek Evans working on Holmes. 3 seconds left. Give it to Kevin Martin. 3 ball. Barely misses. Rebound Robinson. There's a minute left. This game's over. Zot Boys are going to hold on to win this game. Oh. Chris Webber with a nice block, but Cousins gets it right back and extends the lead to 13. That was a great defense, but no one was there to get the rebound. So Zot Boys will go on to play the Stockton Freeze in the round of 16 once we get to round number 2. And of course, if there's no miracle right here, which there will have to be, this game's done. Just run out the clock for us, please. DeMarcus Cousins still wants points, and he hits a nice little half hook over the smaller De'Aaron Fox, giving them a 15-point lead. Jeez. That's as many points as King Goats even has. Tyreek Evans takes a pull-up 3. He misses. Cousins with the rebound, padding those stats right there. All Oscar Robinson has to do now is dribble out this ball, and the game is over. 5 seconds left. They're going to win by 15. Probably the largest margin win in this tournament so far. Just complete annihilation. King Goats did not stand a chance, really. It was a 2-point game after the first, and that was the closest that game was. Just a terrible performance. Just terrible. They were way undersized. Honestly, I'm sorry. It doesn't look like a very good 5-man lineup. Could have been chosen a lot better. I know these matchups were chosen as random, but they got unlucky with having Holmes and DeMarcus Cousins on the same team to face against a smaller lineup. And Cousins is a very agile big man. Look at that block by Webber, though. And Buddy Hield actually showed up finally in this tournament, really helping propel Zot Boys to a win, along with the Big O. But that is the finish of this game. Thank you for tuning in. And of course, Nigel Pickles here. Until next time.